morning and welcome to another video. We're at Dewsbury, just got off the train from Cottingley, Hull to Piccadilly service, and didn't get a chance to start the video at Cottingley, so a little bit rushed. And we've got the bike with us this time, so we're going to cycle over towards Wakefield and fly the drone hopefully over Healey Mills, or what's left of it. So let's head on down that way now. I've got the chest harness with me, so we'll be able to get some forward video footage as I ride the bike. Okay, let's do it. Right, we're on an old railway now, and we're going to cross the road we just cycled along. Here's Breton Street. So there's another longer bridge up here, and that is over the River Calder. Some years since there was a train over here. Now you're talking probably at least 30, probably 40, near 40 years I think since the last train ran across this bridge. But behind us, it is used by the cement trains. Thank you kindly. Now, unfortunately, although I said I got the chest harness with me, I haven't got the little attachment to use it. So we're having to do it handheld. So we're now crossing the River Calder on a double span girder bridge. I've actually walked across here years ago, I think with the bike I had at the time when I was a teenager. Now you see the house in the distance over there. There's a tunnel underneath that mound. We're going to go through there, hopefully, because that's the old Great Northern line from Dewsbury Central towards Wakefield Westgate and beyond. Now we just doubled back, well, almost. The bridge over there is what we've just come across. Now we're going this way. And this will come out, according to the map it will come out at Sandal Lane. Now this actually was the track bed of the Great Northern. But there's no bridge here now because Sandal Lane Bridge was very low when the railway was here, so they've just taken it away and put like a flat crossing in, or almost flat. So there's the tunnel. It curves, that's why I can't see through it. Been planning on doing this for ages. They've raised the road there. The road was a bit more of a dip. Oh, it's dark in here, look at this. I've got sunglasses on, that's why I think it's dark. Right at the other end of this tunnel was Earl's Eaton Station. I've put one of my lights on. So we're heading towards Wakefield at the moment. Someone else is coming through with a dog. Right. Well, I say Earl's Eaton Station was at the end of this tunnel. It wasn't literally right at the end of the tunnel like perhaps the old Morley was. 100 yards or so. I don't think there's anything left of it at all. The platforms were dug away soon after closure. The rest of the station was demolished. Not much after that. It's difficult to see where the track bed goes now here because it's so overgrown. So this is where Earl's Eaton Station was. It's just it was all here. Most of the buildings were on the upside, I think, which is what this direction would have been towards Wakefield, obviously in London. And let's keep going a bit further now. There's a couple of bridges down here that's been taken away, demolished, wherever. I'm sure the There's 2 or even 3, I think there was. Might only been farm access, but I think that road on the left now is Pildacre Lane, where the 126 or 127 bus goes. But correct me if I'm wrong. So we're still on the track bed here now, if at a slightly different level, maybe slightly lower down or higher up. Who knows? Yeah, this is definitely the old alignment. It was double track, of course, don't forget. It wasn't a single track branch. It was a secondary main line. Bit of a climb coming up. Quite a steep climb coming up. This has been filled in and ramped. It wouldn't have been as steep as this in steam days. So we're not far off Runtlings Lane junction, which is where the Chickenley branch direct from Batley would have converged, because obviously that line came first. Oh dear. Right, we've joined the direct line from Batley just behind us now. That's what that is. So it's a little bit mismatched here, sort of thing, because Runtlings Lane junction's further on. That was. Let's turn the camera around and let's get going again. Right, the site of Runtlings Lane Junction is just up ahead. It'd have been handy as a diversionary route if anything broke down at Dewsbury Central or thereabouts. Go straight over to Batley and miss it out. Anyone for Dewsbury could just change onto L&W, couldn't they, to Wellington Road. So it should have been kept. Right, this is about the site of Runtlings Lane Junction now here. I think this is about the end of the track now down here. So we'll have to head down towards Healey Mills next. Fly the drone if we can. Right, this is about it now. I don't think the track continues any further. But better this than nothing. I wonder if there's a level crossing here at one time or a bridge. This is Queen Street now. I think it's about here where there was a bridge, where this wall is on the left. It's been modified obviously since then, but that is roughly where the bridge, yeah, you can see. Let's check that out properly. I just saw something of interest just where this van is. Right there. I strongly suspect that has something to do with the old railway station at Ossett, because it was only just up there. And coming across here, there was like a switchback, a notable switchback over the road, because I think it was quite low was this bridge. Obviously the Tetty House is not needed, and it was too low for a decker. There's a bus stop up there, so obviously that's what they've done that for. Right, let's get on down this way now towards Healey Mills. Right, we come down that path down there, just to the side of those bits of trees and bushes. Healey Mills is over to the side of this fence now, and it stretches either way. So down that way towards Mirfield and wherever, Huddersfield, Brighouse, and down that way is more towards Wakefield. Right, there's another path just up there, which we'll do. It's a bit of a steep path, but it's not too bad. You can go up there, left, come back across where we were earlier, and then come back down, not on this path we've just done, but this path just here, next to the fence. So we'll do that. It'll take us about a quarter of an hour to do that, I think, maybe even less. Because there's a Grand Central service due in about half an hour. Now we just walked up from down there. It's a bit difficult to see with the... Let's lower it down a bit. That's a bit better. So yeah, just walked up there and turned to the left to come on here. Ossett Academy is right behind me. It's quite a big school, is that, just across there. So we'll go down this way now and cross our previous path down to the bottom, turn left. Right, without going too quick, obviously. We're riding now. I wonder if they do cross country over here. Very likely. It's quite an easy path to walk on or jog on. And yeah, I bet they do. There's a gateway there. Right, it was this side of the fence, or rather between the fences. Someone using a jet wash there. This is dicey. Bloody midges. I found a swing. It's a long time since I've done out like this. Almost feels a bit like Last of the Summer Wine, doesn't it? Da 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 la 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 la. Right, that man over there. That man. That man. That man. Foggy gold compo, that man, didn't he? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh crikey, hope it doesn't give way. Don't forget how heavy we are. I think we'll call that a day. Oh, oh crikey. So, that was that. A nice little tyre suspended from a tree. There's another little thing as well here, some other ones. Used to have these on campsites years ago, back in the 80s. Things like that. That looks stronger, actually, does that. Right, this is where we were earlier. You can still see my tyre track there. So I went down there from that way. Let's go down here now. Looks like there's a path. Should be. Probably to walk it down here. There's no else it can be. Right, that shot was quite good actually, and seeing the freight there was a bit unexpected. There's a Transpennine service due through very shortly, which is, it's not a Transpennine service that would be coming this way like from Huddersfield to Leeds via Normanton, because they're going the normal way, obviously, because we used it this morning from Cottingley to Dewsbury. What it actually is because the Hope Valley is shut, or so I'd say still shut. It's been shut for about 9 days. I think this is the last day now, and there's one of those. It's a shuttle service just from Manchester to Sheffield, I think, non-stop. Although there was a sort of diagram stop at Huddersfield, but it wasn't actually for passengers, probably just for crew. And that is due down very shortly now. So get that one, and then we'll head over towards Wakefield. Okay. This road, or should I say dirt track, takes us up to Stords Hill Road, I think it is. It's the road you would have seen crossing the eastern end of Healey Mills yard, that iron bridge. So we'll go across that and take the main road straight towards Wakefield for a short distance, well, probably a mile or so perhaps. We'll cut down and cut back alongside the railway towards Kirkgate. Oh, this is so annoying. Forgetting the what's it. It's so dodgy doing it with having to hold it. Right, on the road again now. Might get rid of some of this mud off the tyres. The bike is absolutely caked in crap. We're coming up to that bridge now. You've just seen it on the aerial shots from the drone. Over we go. This is looking towards Wakefield, and that freight's still there. So we'd have been waiting a long time to see that go through. This is on the other side now, and just look, there's quite a lot of track still there, but it's all just so overgrown and disused. There's miles and miles of track that were here years ago in the glorious days. Not just in steam, but in the 70s and 80s. Let's get back on the bike. Now I've moved off the main road and alongside the railway here now. Horbury Junction is just ahead. There's a lot of water and whatever around here. I can't use the drone anymore now because the battery is too low. So we'll just cycle along here towards Wakefield. How do? Hiya. There's a barrier up ahead. Should be able to get around that, I think. Can we cycle straight round it, I wonder? I think we might be able to do, actually. Ah, so that car that came out, it's obviously come out of this gateway here. Right, that's Horbury Junction box. How long it's got left, who knows? So yes, we can just go around here now, under the motorway. Now I suppose there's some glass around here, but nothing obvious yet. Let's veer over to the... Oh, hang on, no, it's not that way, is it? That was under the railway. Straight forward, up here. I think we've seen this path countless times from the train when we've been on it, because it literally is yards away, feet even. It's so close. A bit further up here it is. I must never forget that Chester Harness connection again. That's what I got it for, so I didn't have to do this. Hold it in my hand. Right, railway line's just up there now. There's a golf course on the left-hand side. Right, we just came underneath that bit of a bridge there under the railway. I think we should be on the opposite side, but whilst we're here, we'll see this barge go past. Looks like a 4-man crew on it, I think. It's quite a large boat, that, isn't it? It's not a narrow boat. Scouts. Oh, yes. Afternoon. Angus Ferguson. Scout Wakefield Canal boats. Hiya. Nigel K. Thomas, if you want to follow on YouTube. Nigel K. Thomas on YouTube. Lovely day for getting, well, I won't say getting wet, but lovely day for getting onto water in some vessel, isn't it? Right, let's get the bike. Guess what we found? A little railway. I don't know about having a ride on it, it's only £1, but where I can leave the bike. Yank diesel loco here, Union Pacific, with wing mirrors as well, so the driver can check whether everyone's behaving themselves. Oh, look at this now. Looks like a scaled down Talis Lynn type loco, doesn't it? It's off the cute scale, isn't it? There's a Black 5 coming round now. (5157). Glasgow Highlander. There we are. Black 5's coming round. Hiya. Something closer to the real ones 2 days ago at Worth Valley. In case I haven't mentioned it, this is Thorns Park and it is really busy, especially this play area. It's incredible. Let's go get an ice cream. So right by the engine shed now.
Just involved taking it round.
So that is Jackie O. And can't see the other one, there's somebody still in front of it. There's another little one coming round inside over there. That's managing a fair turn of speed, is that one. It's called Gala, is that other one on the far side there. So yes, this is quite a nice place to come to on a Sunday afternoon. There are a lot of people here, and whatever. And the railway's doing swift business. I'm not going to bother going out myself because I ain't got any cash for one thing, so it's a bit difficult. Anyway, let's swing the camera around and look at the park. So there you are. There's a lot of activity here. Thorns Park, south of Wakefield city centre, southwest. I think this one's going to move. It's a shame the drone is unavailable. But, you doing a trip with it? We're just changing different roads. Right, I've made it to Wakefield Kirkgate, but sadly there is nothing happening here in the next 10 to 15 minutes. It said please stand clear platform 2, but nothing went through. So unless it was a phantom train. Something did go around the curve though from Turner's Lane to Calder Bridge, so unless it was triggered by that. It's a light engine, I think it was. So I had thought of going via Mirfield to go back home, but it's a minus 2 minute connection with the Hull train at Mirfield, the next Grand Central, and that isn't for somewhere that was a 3 hours. So I'll have a little cycle down towards Sandal Agbrigg and possibly have a look at the former connection onto the Midland Main Line. Let's have a look at that. Right, we're at the far end of the car park now at Sandal Agbrigg, and the station's just up ahead, up there. So we could have got the 15:20, but we'll have another hour or so, or even 2 hours possibly. I'll have a walk round. This is obviously the main Leeds, Doncaster, Sheffield, London line, and that train is just approaching now. Oh, it's a 195. I think it's coming up as a, what is it? Right, you can see the train station down there now. We'll get the next one in another hour. So I'm going to have a little wander around up here now, or cycle around. Because this is what leads on to a connection to the Midland Main Line that was up here. Not sure just where the points were, but obviously with it being a gradient, notably quite a steep gradient up to the main line, so the line, the actual existing line climbs slightly, so to climb to get over another one that goes across this would obviously require some gradient. It would. Yeah, we'll be on the alignment now. This is like a wall to the left. Something coming. Oh, 91. Bit awkward because of the trees, but Flying Scotsman. Not the Flying Scotsman. No, then we missed the Transpennine going towards Manchester, but there's one coming the other way. A bit unexpected. There's a Grand Central service in about 20 minutes as well from now, near enough. So I'll chill for a bit. I'm going to cycle on to Fitzwilliam now, because I think it's a bit nearer. It's coming down to a red signal, that's why it's only going slow, but the junction is only 20 miles an hour is Hare Park off this line. So this is the Crofton West Junction, Hare Park Junction section of track. People on that road, there was a little bit of road traffic. Someone just gone on the main line towards Leeds. Oh, he's got the road now, so that'll go straight on towards Moorthorpe and whatever to Sheffield. Right, the Grand Central one is approaching. So once this has gone, we'll head on to Fitzwilliam. I don't plan on going any further than that. I didn't plan on going any further than Wakefield, to be quite honest. There's a track walker there inspecting in case he finds any defects. So the down line here actually is where he's walking is currently suspended whilst he does that inspection. But the upline's okay. It should be a Voyager, should this one. Here it is. And he's got the road straight through onto the main line. Come through the gate there over that field, and that was the worst yet. It's disgraceful, it was so muddy and wet. Anyway, we're going down this way now. I'm having to walk with it, but I think I'll probably ride it on it actually. Walk it a little way. So yeah, we're heading for Fitzwilliam now. Hopefully we'll get the 17:20 with a bit of luck. Let's just get on now, I think. Right, this is Angler's Lake or something, I think, isn't it? On this nice little path here. It's a bit silhouetted because of the bright skyline and it's dark. We're riding. The sun's just behind the clouds up to the right now. Afternoon all.
Afternoon.
So we'll go through Rye Hill that way, I think, towards Fitzwilliam. Now, we are now where we are supposed to be. Got it a little bit wrong back yonder. It's about 25 minutes now to get to Fitzwilliam. Otherwise it's another hour. So come out at Newstead, or that area, Rye Hill, Havercroft. Sometimes pronounced Chavercroft. The Great Northern Line is over to the right, the Wakefield line. On the other side is the Featherstone Street House, L&Y. Anyway, I better get going now, not got much time. Well, we've done it with a few minutes to spare. So it's due in about 5 minutes, it's a minute too late, but yeah.
That was some ride at the end there. I couldn't do much in the way of filming because I've been risking missing this train. I don't want to wait another hour now. I'm ready to call it a day. So, I can't see it just down there yet, but let's switch cameras. I'll turn it round rather. So that's looking towards the south. Doncaster, Sheffield, London. And this is looking towards Wakefield, which is, oh, there's a dogleg down there, isn't there? I can never noticed that before. Right, here's our train approaching. There's a corresponding Leeds Sheffield service on the opposite side. We will get this one now, 152.14, through to Leeds. Front carriage we need. Oh my word, I've done it. We're on the train now, let's get to Leeds. And just came down that road down there a few minutes ago from Crofton and Newstead. Coming up to Hare Park Junction now, which is where we were earlier when we saw the Grand Central service and the TPE one before. We're not taking it obviously, going straight to Sandal into Westgate. And that is the old bridge there where it used to cross over that disused railway that we're on as well. This is Hare Park Junction now. And that little foot crossing is just round the corner over there. Coming into Leeds now, over Copley Hill, that area, and we're doing that cord line down the Huddersfield line. Not that common, but rarer than the main line, I'll say. Of a gradient change. And that's where the old Huddersfield alignment used to be, just there, up and down. That was Holbeck East Junction. Right, we're just coming into Leeds now, platform 12. 91 there, and there's a crappy Zoomer, which may well be very arrogant. Something like that, or I don't know, this was skipped on a Sunday night, I don't know. Right, we're going to jump out here, yes, it finishes, and then get over to platform 16 for the Coily one. Right, on platform 12A, let's get over to 16. Here we are, our last train of today. Hull to Manchester Piccadilly. It's got just over 3 minutes before it's due away. It's 1800 hours late. In fact, this is the same one I got back from Brough yesterday. I think it is. I didn't actually do a video on that one, but never mind. Just left Leeds now, and you'll see that connection that we used earlier coming in from Wakefield, Fitzwilliam. So it's been a while since I've done that cord line, especially coming into Leeds. There's one there coming in that's probably from Nottingham, well from Pontefract, I guess is that one. Right, well let's get back to Cottingley and get off. Excuse us, cheers.
I can still do fun with that.
All right, we are back. So let this train play us out and then we'll end the video. Yes, it's not been so bad. Cycled a lot further than I intended to, and all that. So yes, it's Dewsbury to Fitzwilliam. It's over 20 miles. It was well over, probably 22, 23 I think it was. I'll check it anyway. Right, so that's heading off to Manchester, Piccadilly. It is, so let's get in. I think I just got out of the jet station and washed the bike off with a jet wash. Okay, so till the next time, cue music, see you next video, bye for now.